about that extra fat in that little back part. I promise you, baby, that nigga is still gon' you the same. That nigga still gonna kiss you, love on you, do whatever to you, and baby, best believe the same nigga that got him a, you feel me, boom, bop, pow, Coke bottle, then probably cheated with the damn SpongeBob SquarePants on the side of the road.
Oh, Chyng, and I like you do your thing, huh? Don't know where you gonna go, looking good from head to toe.
And cut! What is good in the hood, y'all? I'm Chyng, and I'm back again with another video for y'all. If you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell on the side, that way you never, ever miss an upload. Look, y'all, this is a new channel, but look, I got nothing but bangers coming for y'all, so I'm super excited to continue on this journey of starting this new channel and growing with you guys. So look, I'm coming with y'all with some crazy stuff. Y'all, we got a few things about to happen. We got Chyng Reacts about to happen. We got Chugging with Chyng about to happen. We're gonna be making drinks. We're gonna be doing professional cinematic content. It's about to go the freak down. Today particularly, y'all, we are about to be reacting to a video that Queen Chyng made. I think that's how she said it. If I didn't say it right, baby, please forgive me. And she said Bbls are over. It's crazy that she made this video just from the title. I'm just like, bruh, that's crazy, because I always wonder if the thick girls that's getting Bbls and stuff like that will go in and out. Would it be a thing that's just to come? Would it stay in trend? Would it leave? Would it, you get what I'm saying? So we're gonna hop straight into this video and see what she's talking about on here, and you guys get to react with me. First things first now. Queen Chyng. Chyng, my bad. Okay, Queen Chyng. Turned up on that.
Tonight's video is yet again another Trauma Chats video podcast edition. So by the title, we're going to be talking about the biggest body trend, a BBL, which is really called a Brazilian butt lift, essentially being over. And by over, I mean we are seeing a transition of many women either removing their implants, reducing the size of their once dramatically enhanced bodies, and even women who are first-time surgery goers not getting the typical BBL shape and size. BBLs are seeing a dramatic increase, but the physical result of them are changing. We are seeing a more slender, natural shape starting to emerge from celebrities and the everyday woman, and what people are deeming the new ideal body. Shout out to my girl Yanni, because I've been seeing some of her posts on Instagram about this, but I've also been looking at the amount of celebrities and influencers who have been talking about going in for a round of surgery that minimizes the look of their body. So the examples that I have seen, which have been many, are as follows. So Alexis Skyy has been talking about going to get surgery to get rid of some fat that she has, probably because her booty stretches from New York to Willacoochee, Georgia. So
Willacoochee.
Alexis Skyy informed her audience that she had not had liposuction. She further proved her case by showing them her pelvic area to confirm that she does not have the liposuction scars that occur as a result.
So one thing I want to say here is, okay, you don't have the liposuction scars. I don't feel like it really matters, because if you had surgery, it don't matter, like you had surgery. At that point, I feel like in my mind, you've had surgery. And y'all, I am natural, 100% natural, like completely natural. And I'm just gonna show y'all a little snapshot of how my body looks, okay? So I am completely natural. I am naturally curvy, or whatnot. Okay, so I am a natural, this is my natural body. Yes, I have stretch marks because I've had children, but other than that, my body is natural. I have not done anything to enhance or whatever. The most I've done, y'all, is put some eyelashes on, a tattoo, or something like that. I just have to state that so you guys know and kind of understand where I'm at mentally when I comment on this video. I don't think that it matters whether you've had liposuction if you already had your butt done or if you had your boobs done. You know what I'm saying? It's like you cross the line of surgery or enhancement. So I think from a natural perspective, we just look at it like, okay, either you had surgery or you didn't. I just had to say that.
surgery. She did confirm that she will be getting lipo and said the reason why is because there's certain areas that I just want to get rid of fat. So there you have it, and with that, I honestly think Alexis Skyy probably has the worst celebrity BBL that I've seen out of all of the girls. And I know
I don't agree.
that I'm being harsh, but I can't help but cringe every time I look at her body.
I don't agree that she has the worst liposuction I ever saw. I mean, BBL I've ever seen, because Alexis Skyy, what I do like about certain women's body, you don't see the scarring and you don't see all the extra stuff that's going on. And I think that's super dope if a woman can get surgery done and things like that and don't scar really bad. But let me know, I'm a natural woman who has stretch marks from having children, so like at the end of the day, the woman body is the woman body, and it's not like a huge deal whether you did or did not. But I do admire people who can go through surgery and not have scarring. I think that's beautiful.
Like, she's so small and very pretty, but the proportions are so dramatic. And I know she's getting lipo around her stomach area, but I'm going to assume that she's probably going to reduce her butt just a little bit as well, because she's not stupid. She knows it doesn't look good. My next example is Chinese Kitty. Now, I don't really know what Chinese Kitty does. Y'all can tell me, but I do know that her body is very much enhanced, and she made the following statements about getting surgery to rectify her look. So after posting a throwback picture, she says, OMG, this was sent to me. Look at me at 19. I had no surgery. B, I was the ish. So no, I'm not going to say she's changing her body, but I definitely think she's drawing attention to how nice her body looked initially and how good she still felt about her body at that time. Also, within this picture, you see that she looks fine. And now we're in 2021, and this picture was probably from years ago. And there are women who possess that body type right now, and we love those bodies and we praise them. I feel like her reminiscing is her saying, wow, if I would have left my body alone, I would have looked good regardless of any enhancement. And she's another one whose BBL looks absurd, and really, this is the exact look that we're starting to see some women shy away from.
Okay, so to comment on that, I do feel like most women are going to develop in their bodies, like what you can do over the time is sculpt your body to be the way you want it to be naturally. And I do think that some women probably go back and be like, dang, I shouldn't have did that, because I may have or would have gained more weight. As I got older, my metabolism might have slowed down and I probably would have got thicker, or I would have just, you know what I'm saying? Some people say when you have kids, that butt spread open. And look, y'all, I can only say so much because I probably look cockeyed because my eyelashes is definitely lopsided. Anyways, okay. Yeah, so that being said, I could definitely see what the health conditions that you may put your body in from doing surgery. I'm sure that, I really believe in my heart that a lot more women are suffering health-wise more than they are telling us on the front face. So yeah, it looked good, but I'm sorry, it's nothing going to be like a natural body as far as your health goes. You get what I'm saying? Even though as you grow older, you're taking a risk regardless, but I genuinely feel that less surgery, you get what I'm saying? It's gonna be less health conditions, especially for those who have implants and foreign objects inside their body and things like that. I do feel like naturally you would be healthier. Not saying that you could not be healthy with those enhancements, but I'm just saying that naturally, just like logically, I will feel or just think that, you know, you will be healthier naturally. You get what I'm saying? Or have less health scares.
Example is Megan J from the Bad Girls Club and Basketball Wives. She took to Instagram to express how she got a breast reduction. She basically states how she wants to go back to a natural looking body, being that she's had a BBL for a long time, and she just rather look way more natural than severely enhanced.
Hey guys, so I know I've been on this journey to go back to a natural looking body. I've had my body done for a million years at this point, and I just want to go back to natural. So I went and got my boobs smaller, and I've been doing some research on getting my butt smaller, and I found this great doctor. His name's Dr. Chyng, and he specializes in biopolymer removal. The reason I decided to go to Dr. Chyng, instead of going to like Colombia or Mexico, period, Dr. Chyng has been in the plastic surgery business over 20 years, being approved plastic surgeon. Like, I see a lot of girls go overseas and get their bodies done for cheaper, and they always come back and have like complications or whatnot, but I don't want any like foreign substances in my body anymore. Like,
Now look, I totally agree with her and what she's saying. If you are going to go and get something removed or even put in, don't do it the cheap route. Make sure you do search your credentials, look at the history, look at the other people that experience the things that you're trying to get. And I do not advise you to go with the cheaper route just because it's cheaper. Go with the experienced route, because at the end of the day, it's your health you're talking about. At the end of the day, this is your life on the line. And every time you go under the knife or under surgery, I done had a child. When I had to go through a cesarean delivery, I put my life at risk. Make sure you're going with the proper doctors and the people that knows what they're doing, okay?
Be completely natural. So you guys are going to see every step of the way. I'm going to do a YouTube video, period. And I'm going to show you guys before and afters. So I need y'all to pray for me. Pray that I have a healthy surgery.
So at this moment, she's looking to get her butt made smaller, and she set up an appointment to do that procedure because her end goal is to look a lot more natural. I always thought Megan J was very pretty. I didn't understand why she touched her face and her body as much as she did, but it's very interesting to see the switch up happening right before our eyes. I do appreciate her transparency because maybe just maybe some of these insecure women or women who are still gung-ho on getting these dramatic BBLs will see that women are getting tired of this look and times are really changing. Now, my final example is Love and Hip Hop star and rapper Sukihana. She took to her Instagram story to express the following. She says, "If I knew about grown women weight, I would have never got surgery. I'm thick as F and it won't stop. SMH. I don't even need no more booty." So here she's saying that her body...
So she just getting overdeveloped. At this point, she didn't add it on some extra weight. And like, I mean, she went and got surgery and now her body is still putting on more. And now you extra cornbread fed, baby. You extra cornbread fed when you probably wouldn't even have needed the surgery if you would have waited to see what your body was really talking about. I agree with that. Another thing I want to say is commenting on the going back natural. I think it's beautiful that you're taking, I would consider it going back natural if you're taking the foreign subjects out of your body. But when it comes to like BBLs and stuff like that, like you've added those particles, and I guess what they did add is natural. Don't come for me, y'all. I'm just saying from what I've seen from BBLs, they take the actual fat out of you and put it in your butt. So I guess what she means is she's gonna go and get some taken out. But how would you really know what part is natural and what is not? Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe the doctors can determine that from the looseness of the fat. I don't know. But definitely, I do consider that going back natural if you're gonna take silicone out of your breast. And then you're gonna have your natural breast back. But as far as the BBL, how do you know if you're going back natural? Like, you know, can somebody answer that? Comment it down below. Yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I don't know what I would consider that, but maybe just going back to a naturaler look instead of being so voluptuous. You go back to maybe looking a little bit more natural. You know what I mean? I think that's a beautiful thing too. And I'm not gonna stop too much, y'all, but look, I definitely think it's imperative that we accept our bodies the way that they are. Like literally me, I stand up for natural women, and I'm not against people or women who are not natural. I definitely feel like you should do what's necessary for yourself, to embrace yourself. I also feel that sometimes people have to do those things it's just part of their journey and them loving themselves even more. I feel like sometimes like these people, sometimes they feel like they need something and then they see that they didn't really need it, and I feel like that helps them grow as a person and mature, become wiser and stuff like that. So whatever your journey is, I definitely believe in it. But me being a natural woman, I'm going to stand up for my natural women. Please love your body the way it is, and if it's something you want to do about it to change it, it's different ways you can go in there and manipulate the muscles and things like that through workouts, eating, and also, I mean, just be the best version of you that you can be, because at the end of the day, there's someone else that's probably just like you, struggling with the same things that you're struggling with, and it's a breath of fresh air to find someone who embraces what they are, because you're going to help millions of other girls out there, or millions of other women, accept themselves for who they are. Like me, I have stretch marks. I'm not going to do anything about that besides rubbing some cream on it and trying to make it better, but I'm still going to stand up for women who have stretch marks. I'm going to stand up for women who are natural, who may have extra cellulite, whatever. And I know that I am a pioneer, or I'm looked up to by certain people. Not saying I want to, but they look up to me because I do embrace the naturalism of the woman. You get what I'm saying, y'all? So people that's not natural, don't come for me. I still love everybody the same. I still, even if you have crossed that line, I encourage you to go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, embrace your body and embrace what it is that you are dealing with right at that moment, and love it and care for it and do whatever it is that you got to do, okay?
Developed the more she got older, to the quote-unquote desired look that we see now with many women in society. And if she knew that she would gain more weight and her assets developed more, she would have left her body alone. This one is interesting because I've definitely seen people on the internet and even in my comment section of my videos talk about going through a second set of puberty around the age like 25 plus and getting a more shapely body. I don't know if this happens to every woman, but Suki's example shows why some women end up looking really overdone when they prematurely touch their body. So I just have one overall main talking point to summarize my thoughts about what's happening, so let's get right into this video. So all I have to say is that things are changing, and as I always say, anything dealing with physical components like fashion, beauty, lifestyle, body image, anything in pop culture is really a trend. I'm starting to see that slim is coming back because being thick and having to enhance your body does come with a lot of maintenance that people don't take into consideration. People think that as soon as you get your BBL, you're good to go, when in reality, the amount of additional money and time you have to spend on getting massages and getting your body treated and also risking complications is not really worth it to a lot of people anymore.
And don't be broke and have something go wrong. I've heard girls like scraping up their money to get a BBL, and it's like, baby, you scraping up your money to get a BBL, but what if something goes wrong, you know? And I don't want to be a negative person or to be like, oh, something could go wrong, but you have to logically think about it. Like, it's surgery, it's man shit that's being done. Something could potentially go wrong. You can't, now you have something leaking or something this and that, and then most people don't even have health insurance. You don't even have all the things necessary for you to be able, you don't have extra money saved up for you to go and get that leak fixed. Like, come on, baby. Don't try to do this shit on the budget. If you're gonna do it, you need to be able to afford it. You need to be able to upkeep it and all that good shit. You need to have money for possibilities of things going wrong, for real.
I think this means BBLs are going to go extinct anytime soon.
Oh, another comment. When I was younger, I was out of the normal because I was so thick at a young age that people often thought at the age of 12, they thought I was 17, 18. At the age of 15, they thought that I was 20. Like, it was crazy because my butt was more developed. And then it's like, as I got older, I grew into my look, my body, now I'm looking younger at an older age. You feel what I'm saying? But it took me time to grow into my developedness. But skinny girls were in. So I could definitely say that to a degree. This stuff is really just a trend. You know what I mean? Because for some people, being thick is a trend. And for some people, it's really what they want. And that's where you have to determine the difference in yourself. Because I remember when I was younger, I was out of the normal. Because every boy wanted a skinny girl with long hair down their back that was swinging. That's what they wanted. And being too thick was being fat or overweight. Woo, woo, woo. And now it's like times have changed. And now people look at me and be talking about, I got a fake butt. Nah, baby, I don't have no fake butt. My butt is real. But it's just crazy how times change. So she may be telling the truth when it comes to that thick being trend thing. You feel me?
I definitely think that the appeal of these enhancements are going to take a more natural look. I also don't feel like the slim shape never really went out of style. I just feel like it went into second place and the BBL body came into first place. I think people are realizing that not all that glitters is gold, and there's so many more components to why this is happening. One of them can be that a lot of women are realizing that there's a huge risk in changing your body through surgery just to please others and strangers on the internet. Another reason is that women are realizing that men really don't care what shape you are. And by that, I mean men don't really care if you have a BBL hourglass shape. They will still approach you if you have small breasts or if you have a less curvaceous body. And women are also realizing that looking dramatically enhanced 24/7 7 weighs a lot on your mental psyche, and you're conscious about how your self-esteem really is. I think a lot of women are accrediting their self-esteem to the shape of their body and their looks, and not realizing that you can still get this surgery and deal with the same issues or the same insecurities that you had prior to it. With the examples listed above, I think what's also happening is that there is a discrepancy on what the rich and the famous hold exclusive, and now that the average everyday working class woman can afford a BBL and can afford to look just as good as celebrities are realizing that the one thing that used to set them apart is no longer that exclusive. Like, the lines are blurring. So now, instead of trying to have this desired look that pretty much equates you to social importance, social desirability, and higher social opportunities, many of these women are trying to blend in per se, because whatever their angle was in enhancing their body still comes with problems. The reason why I say that if you get a BBL you're insecure is because even girls that have this body type, whether it's minimally enhanced or dramatically enhanced, those who have a natural BBL type body still face the same issues about body image and more. So when these women are realizing that, hey, I did all of this and it really didn't change any of the problems that I had before, their insecurities don't necessarily go away completely. Everyone has an insecurity, whether it's big or small, or whether it affects them a little bit or a lot, and body image is one that's common with men and women. Women are also collectively embracing their natural shape a lot more than we used to, and maybe that's because we didn't always have conversations about it, but now that these conversations are being had, there's a lot of reinforcement of feeling good in your natural self. And even someone like me, who is not against plastic surgery and don't care if you get it, many women who are still interested in it are not going to the same levels as women once did 5 years ago. Another thing that I find interesting is what Sukihana said about grown women weight. I have been noticing this slowly. I have a longer build, being that I am 5'10", so the way how I carry my weight really is different than someone who is shorter, because I have a lot more body to spread it out on. But I've been noticing that I'm 24 now, and I'm gaining weight in places that just make me look a little bit more curvaceous and mature, and I guess more womanly. And in all honesty, it makes me way more unwilling to feel a type of way about how my body looks. So now it's like, okay, I'm naturally born with things that people pay for. I don't have hips, but I have a fat booty that is really cheeky, like a shelf butt, and people are paying for fat to be injected and placed into their butts who have that. And somehow with age and maturity, it's just happening to me now that I'm a little bit older. So for those women who are 18, 19, or in their early 20s, let this be an example that you probably shouldn't touch your body until you're a little bit older, just so you can see how your body actually pans out. I think natural is coming back in all shapes and forms. So not just your body, but natural hair, natural makeup, natural skin. I think people care a lot more now about looking natural with minor enhancements versus the type of beauty examples and trends we were following 5 to 10 years ago. I think the trendy BBL shape is more for rappers and women who are attracted to urban pop culture, because if we're being real, the average everyday man could care less if you have your body done, and they're gonna like what they like regardless if it's real or not. If you want to attract men who have BBL women as trophies, then that's what you're going to attract, but the average man really does not care. I've asked some of my homeboys how they felt about body enhancements, and they literally said they don't care. And some people say they don't do it for men's attention or approval or acceptance of men, but other than the comparisons with other women who receive praise from men because of their looks and body, please tell me what you could possibly be doing it for. Women know that we compete with our looks while men compete with their pockets. Beauty trends come about, and we as a collective of women follow them because of... Okay, I'm gonna cut there. I promise you, baby, I promise you that nigga is not gonna give a damn about that extra fat in that little back part. I promise you, baby, that nigga is still gonna you the same. That nigga still gonna kiss you, love on you, do whatever to you, and baby, best believe the same nigga that got him a, you feel me, boom, pop, pow, Coke bottle, then probably cheated with the damn SpongeBob SquarePants on the side of the road. So look here, baby, embrace yourself, love yourself, like, care for yourself, baby. And if you are gonna go do enhancements and things like that, make sure you're doing it for the right purposes. Look at where your mind is at. Look into yourself and see, am I looking at these other women and wanting that, or am I looking at myself in the mirror and really wanting that? Like, is that what I want for me? Because I feel like most of these girls out here, you seeing this what you seeing all day, this what you seeing all day, and this what you seeing all day, and this what you seeing all day, and it's like, you don't even want this for you. You want this because you see this happening, and that is where she is correct. At that point, it's a trend, baby. You don't need to enhance yourself because
it's trendy to do it, or it's a trend to be like that. If you gonna go enhance yourself, you need to be looking at yourself in the mirror every day and saying to yourself, like, is this what I want to do? This is what I would like to see. This is what I would like to. And it's crazy because subconsciously this shit is just happening. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just something that's happening. You just getting influenced. So the best advice I can give any woman who has did BBL or had enhancements or who is natural is to love yourself for who you are, how you are right now. Because guess what? At the end of the day, beauty fades, baby. You can be 60 and 70, still beautiful, yes, but guess what? Eventually that beauty gonna fade right the hell away. So be the best version of you that you can be right now. Love yourself right now. Accept them stretch marks, accept them love handles, and then at that point, try to find out something you can do about it naturally. And if all fails and you look at yourself in the mirror every day and you know that it's something that you want to do for yourself, then do what it is for yourself. But do it because you want that for yourself. Don't do it because you see this girl and that girl and that girl, honey. It's not a competition. You can only compete with you. Every day I wake up, I'm competing with myself, being a better me. So if I feel like I had love handles on the side, baby, guess what? I'm fasting. I'm doing what I have to do to be the best version of me. And y'all, just, I'm telling you, it's a lot of women that's not speaking up on how these surgeries are messing with their health. And I really pray that eventually people start speaking up. I remember time the Infamous has spoke up on her breast augmentation. And she was open and you know what I'm saying, clear with y'all and transparent. It sees other women becoming more transparent. But look, y'all, the best thing to be is the best version of yourself. So if you didn't cross that line, don't, if you don't have to. And if you are going to cross that line, make sure it's for the right purposes. And if you did already cross that line, baby, and you are experiencing things, do whatever you can to make it better. And that's all I can really say. Still love yourself in every condition. And you know what I'm saying? Become the best version of you. So if you gotta reverse that shit, then reverse it, baby. Period. So look, that's all I'm gonna say, y'all. We're gonna cut this video. Thanks. I appreciate her for making this video because that way I can comment on this. And like I said, I am for body positivity. I'm not against people who's done surgery, augmentations, who hasn't. I love everybody and I embrace women, period. I embrace body positivity in whatever form that comes in. Overweight, underweight, midweight, thick, skinny, okay? So yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell on the side, that way you never, ever miss an upload. And I will holler at y'all later. I'll talk to y'all in the comment section.